You think you know me.
Activating challenge mode will start a new story campaign with your full arsenal, items and progression. You will lose all your gadgets and planet coordinates on starting this new game. Are you sure you want to activate challenge mode? I don't have a choice, I have to do it. Still not going with the legend, because legend can fuck right off.
I believe Kronk and Zephyr are still on the bridge.
10 bolts say they fell asleep again.
Welcome to challenge mode. You have a bolt multiplier that increases the amount of bolts you get. Multiplier increases as you take on more enemies. You get hit, increases back to 1. We've been through this so many times. It's challenge mode. That's literally it. Plumber is here actually. Were you here last time?
Oh, hello there. Now I hear you're escorting Vendra Prague to the Husgau. She's a mean space witch, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm just here picking up some contract work between toilets. A lot of stuff around here needs fixing.
Okay. Was he there the first time? I don't think so. Anyway, what do we keep? We keep our weapons. We keep Omni-Range, Helipack, Clank Light and Swing Shot. They were always there. Those items we keep our armor, the Golden Bolt, and thank God we keep the Treasure Mapper. And that is
great.
it.
Who put these here? Oh, look how cute they are.
We should wake them up gently.
Yeah, what is it? Is Tachyon back?
Morning, Kronk.
What's happening? Are we under attack?
Hey, Zap. Sleep well? Rise and shine, fellas. It's time to wake up Vendra Prague.
Do we have to? That space witch is bad news, I tell you.
Are we quit your whining, you darn fool? We're supposed to turn her over to the authorities. Now, come on.
Yeah, come on. We've been through this so many times, it doesn't matter. Or we've been through this once, we go through here and everything goes to shit. Just get these weapons out. And once again, instead of just skipping the cutscenes, you actually have to... Well, you can skip the cutscenes, no problem, however...
Everyone okay? Where are you guys?
I'm here, Rook.
I see ya. Hang on, Kronk. Zap, are you in here?
Down here. We must find a magnetic surface for the grav boots. Look to your right, Rook. Should be one over there.
I see it. Better get to the containment wing and make sure Vendra's locks are still engaged. You guys gonna be okay?
We'll be fine. You go ahead. Kronk and I'll work on restoring gravity.
Yeah, you do that. This is challenge mode. We've been through this like 6 or 7 times. We go through the game again. And I already ranted about this.
About those hydraulic locks.
Omniblaster should take care of them. Hang on.
Yeah, that took care of it so well. Oh no, such drama. Such drama. Whoa. Yeah, this is challenge mode. There's usually something for you to do. This is literally just you go through the game again. And pick up the one bit that you didn't get. I'll be honest, I am not in the mood to do this at all. I've had enough of this game. Sorry to say, but I've had enough. I can't. The fact that some of these cutscenes are not skippable just doesn't make me care. I can't care. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to play to the next weapon vendor and that's it. I'll go there, that's it, I'll be done. I'm not gonna be showing the rhino, I'm not gonna be showing the things I missed. I honestly
You did it. Now just hop in and wrap.
cannot care.
Nice job. See? Even a single-brained organism can do it.
I just can't bring myself to care.
Saw Pollux, he was head of the Azrael Caverns. Good luck, Lombax. And thanks again.
I just can't,
It's on the other
sir.
side of the mill. Shortest way is through the sewers.
Copy that. Thanks, Tal.
I am surprised you are so quick to hop into a sewer.
Those two killed Kronk and Zephyr. I don't care where we have to go. Tal, this planet is crawling with thugs.
Yeah. Omega weapons now available. You can purchase them once you get to level 5, level 3. And yes, they cost golden bolts, so. We got the Omniblast, we got the Fusion Bomb, we got the Quantum Repulsor. There's the Peacemaker. I was starting to wonder where the Peacemaker is. Oh, yeah, you can go. Let's go buy this one golden bolt. There we go. So there's your reason to go after golden bolt. You get these weapons, which also means that there is. There's like what, 12 weapons. 6 planets, 12 weapons. And this is what you get for extra upgrade. You can upgrade it. Just give it more stuff. That's it.
Why would they
So let's see. Can I actually do these things even level up? Because that doesn't look good. Can these actually level up? Yes, they can. Which probably just unlock even more stuff. But yeah. Can't bring myself to care. I just cannot care. This game just bores me. I mean, once again, the backdrop, that over there looks nice. This does not. That doesn't care. This doesn't look nice at all. This just, well, there's that symbol. That over there looks quite nicely. That looks nice. That looks really nice. This doesn't. And it's the same old thing. I am bored of this game. That's the worst thing you can do in a video game, is to bore your audience. Because what do I have to, what is here for me to come back? There isn't any. There's nothing here to bring me back. I played through this game twice. I've not 100%ed this game. I will never 100% this game. I am just done with this. It's kind of sad to end this Ratchet Clank marathon thing I've been doing. Kind of sad to end it in this kind of note. I could go and play Secret Agent Clank, but I don't hate myself that much. Because what I remember, it is pretty much just size matters. Clank sections of size matters. With some rhythm games put into it. That's it. I just can't bring myself to care. This is the worst way to end the marathon, I know, being just down. I really wish I could have just ended All Crack in Time, a great game to end the marathon. But no, this had to come after it. Just like Sly 4. Sly 4 was pretty much Sly 2, but expanded. And that game had its problem because Sly 3 had it perfect. Sly 3 had it perfectly nailed down. They ignored it. They put stuff from Sly 2 that I wasn't too keen upon, and then they made the final boss, which ruined everything. Sorry to say, but the final bosses are important. That game, in Sly 4, the final boss was pretty much a quick time event. That ruined the game completely. This has a decent final boss, but it's broken up by puzzles. Nether sections that make sense in a story. But why? Why do I want to stop a boss battle just do a little bit of puzzles. Thank God I like them Nether sections. If you don't like them, if you wouldn't like them at all, that would make the final boss really, really bad. Because the final boss is 60% fighting the thing and 40% doing the Nether stuff. So if you're not interested in Nether, that's almost half of the boss battle gone and ruined for you. On top of that, this game, like I said in the last episode, this game just, it doesn't care. It doesn't have that Ratchet Clank magic that every single other Ratchet Clank game had. Size Matters had that Ratchet Clank magic. This doesn't. This just feels... It just feels it's there. It's here for a reason, for being here. Its only purpose of existing is that it exists. I get the feeling that there was supposed to be more. But that's it. That's just a feeling. In Spyro 4, I know there was supposed to be more. Which may get... Right, let's... Sly 4 is an ended the story. It was good game, but ruined by a final boss. So there's not too much for me to go back there. Spyro 4, Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, was cut to pretty much maybe half of the game was cut. So I could forgive it. I could forgive that it had like 8 levels. I can forgive it because there was more. More of it. It was supposed to be a bigger game than it was, but it was given us. It was rushed to hell. Crash 4. It was also rushed to hell, but it just fucking Snorefest. I'm probably going to get some hate for this, but Crash 4, The Wrath of Cortex, and this game are same. I'm not sure what happened with this game, because this feels rushed, and it feels like quite a lot of stuff is taken out. But I don't know if there's more stuff taken out. So I can't forgive it. I can't look at this game and say, this is good, but there was even more. So I can't say this was a bit janky, but there was more. It was supposed to be bigger, so I can sort of forgive it. This I can't. This doesn't have the luxury of it was rushed. There was stuff cut out. That doesn't have that excuse. Spyro 4 has that excuse. This doesn't. This just feels like a lazy cash-in of a Ratchet Clank name. And that really hurts for me to say, but a cash-in. They just cashed in on the name after a very popular crack in time. It was really good. They put this shit out. Boring levels. A plot that just jogs through. I mean, let's talk about Vendra for a second. She was an interesting villain that had the same background as I had, just wanting to find her family. They built that up for 2 levels. This last level, she gets free. This level builds up Vendra as a character, and the next level ruins it. The Nethers are here, she gets betrayed, that's it. That's that, pretty much. And to really point that out, that is the halfway point of the game. That is halfway point of the game. Am I supposed to feel sorry for Vendra? She gets betrayed for wanting to see her family? I don't feel it. I mean, with Ratchet, that struggle was there. They built up an entire game for that decision. Does Ratchet go after? Does Ratchet use the Dimensionator to bring his family back? Find the other Lombaxes? That also was apparent in Crack in Time. This established that Vendra is a bad guy. She has a brother. They want to bring the Nethers back. That will probably destroy the universe. They hammer that point in way too much. They just hammer it. They don't build up to it. They just say, that's a thing, stop them. That's a bad thing, stop them. They don't build up the story. Because I go through this, it's not there. I go to the level, is there a reason to it? No. I just go through this level for the sake of it's a level. They don't bring the story out. And story in a video game is as important as the gameplay itself. Sure, you can argue in the case of Sonic, it doesn't really matter. In the early games, like we're talking about Genesis, Super Nintendo, around that time, the stories didn't really matter that much. But right now, we're in what, 9th, 10th generation of video gaming? The stories are starting to matter. And yes, there is still that whole bunch of FPS games that where the story is just non-existent. But if you are continuing a series, there has to be a good story. This game just hammers the story in, it doesn't build in, it doesn't give you time to sink it in. And it also bores you, which stops me caring about the story. And when you stop caring about the story, you lose half of the game. And when the other half of the game also bores you, that is just a recipe for disaster. Like I said, this story just keeps hammering it in. It doesn't build up, it just hammers it in. The facts. Like I could probably go make a PowerPoint, like two screen PowerPoint thingy out of the story. That's bad. It doesn't build in. Ratchet Clank games, there has been that story in the background. It hasn't been important all the time, but there was still a continuous story. Oftentimes there were multiple stories going on in the background. And that kept you invested. Here, the story is just there. There's a story for the sake of, let's have a story, so that we can build a game around it. I don't feel anything. I mean, you lose Kronk and Zephyr, supposed to be the best mates. However, we didn't see them in Crack in Time, did we? I don't think so. We didn't spend any time there. So now they want me to feel that their death is a big deal. No. Just no. If this game was set after or before, well, technically I can't say after, because the trilogy future, it's just a continuous story. This had to go either before it or after. It couldn't go in between, because that wouldn't make sense. And since Kronk and Zephyr die, this had to go after Crack in Time. And since Crack in Time didn't have Kronk and Zephyr in it, or Talwyn for that matter, what's the point? What's the point of bringing them back? Why go backwards in a story? We got Clank back, and then we go back to the time of Tools of Destruction, where Talvin, Kronk and Zephyr were there. What's the point? You want me to care about Kronk and Zephyr? I don't. They weren't in the last game, and since the last game was really good and it took quite a time to beat, I forgot about their personalities. And now we're literally just transporting a villain. And I'm supposed to be connected to these two. No, I'm not. I'm not connected to them. You need to build that up. This story feels rushed more than anything. Because, what, half an hour into the game, your supposed two best friends get murdered. And I'm supposed to feel sad about it? I'm supposed to want vengeance out of it? Just no. 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 And the whole Vendra wanting to see her family. That makes sense. And this is pretty much the background, or the backstory for that decision. However, once again, it was rushed. I went through that area like in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. This game feels rushed. There isn't the time for me to sink in, or the story to sink in. There isn't that time, and the gameplay bores me. Therefore, I can't care. And there's more stuff for me to do, but do I want to do it? I mean, after I saw... Let's explore. Oh, I can't even see those damn levels. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this game. I need to tell a point, but fuck this game. Even that's the thing, I can't even go to the last levels. All the levels in the game, I know what they are. I'm not allowed to watch the map. That's, why? Why? There's no point for it. Right, let's get back to... When I saw Planet Silox, the city level, I remember a flood of memories came in why this wasn't good. Because I believe I got all the Rhino parts, but I forgot to turn it in. And when I realized that I forgot to turn it in, and I was stuck going through the game pretty much again, the 7-hour jog, I stopped caring. It's the same thing. There is so much more for this game to offer, but I don't care. I just don't care about it. And yes, it was a bit of a... After what happened on Planet Silox, after the fact that I couldn't get one Golden Bolt and one Rhino part without doing the challenge mode, that pissed me off. I was going to say I wanted to stop the series, but it came to mind that I stop it, but no, I pushed through. The reason being because I knew there was only one more level. If you don't go for 100%, you can beat this game in 6 hours probably. If you skip the cutscenes, maybe 4, you can beat this in a single morning. You can beat this in a single sitting. Hell, speedruns are longer than this game casually. There are some speedruns that take longer than this game if you just play through it normally, not going for 100%, getting just the things you need. Let's go through the trophies. How much did I actually get here? 37%. 37% of the game complete. These are all the things I got. Leap of Life, Sweet Blah, then Adventure. Beat the game in Hero Mode. Beat the game in Legend difficulty. Couldn't be bothered. Beat the game in Challenge Mode. Couldn't bother. In case of zombies, purchase all weapons, all armor. Yeah, level 6 is the max level. Also, references to previous games. Haha. Golden bolts, then 1 million bolts. Yada yada. I don't care about this. Beat pest control with just the on wrench. Once again, do I care? I don't. I don't. I will prove. No. I wanted to show you what I actually did on my original playthrough. Can I be asked to do it? Yes, I can. Give me a moment. This is how far I got. This is my own file that I wanted. Yep, this is it. This is how far I got. I got to planet Silox. Anyway, take a look at the map. How far did I actually get? I got to this SkyTrain station. We can go beat the Croc again if we really want. Do we want to though? What have I been doing, like honestly? I'm just looking around. Oh, what? Like, what the? Like, I have no idea what I've been doing with the controls here. But yeah, I got... Like, let's go through... Damn it. Let's go through all the skill points that I got. 6 out of 40. Which is fuck all. Like, yeah, there's things. Like what? I didn't bother with any of these. I just couldn't bring myself to care. In terms of inventory, I got Zircon here. That's the only difference. And they're all golden, except for the dual Omni Blaster. But most of these are golden. This is closest thing to level 6. And yes, I have all the Rhino 5 holo plans, but do I care? I could go and get it done here with this one, but I won't. I don't care. I stopped caring. In terms of achievements, if you remember, 37%. 37% of the achievements on that playthrough. Here, once it actually loads up here, 50%. 50%. What did I get that I didn't get? I got all the golden bolts. That's it. That's the different thing I got. Of course, this titanium thingy, but still. I got golden bolts. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I haven't completed this game. I will never complete this game. Because this game bores me. And you can see that I didn't get that far at all. I couldn't bring myself to get the Rhino. I didn't have the energy to get it. I don't have the energy to get it. And I stopped caring. This game is probably good if you've not played all the other games. I played all 10 Ratchet Clank games. Yes, there's probably some PS3 spin-offs that I haven't done, but all 10... Well, actually, all 8 proper Ratchet Clank games. And size matters. I stopped caring. They stopped caring. In my eye, this series, as far as I'm concerned, Ratchet Clank should be over. And thank God they bring... Well, I say thank God they bring in the movie tie-in because this would be a letdown, but that was a movie tie-in. Ratchet & Clank as a series. This is the last game they've made. That makes me sad. I hope they make one more Ratchet & Clank game. I really do hope that Insomniac goes and makes one more. Because ending a series like this is sad. In the same way that Sly 4 ending the Sly Cooper franchise is sad. I've been ranting on for 2 episodes now, ranting about this game. I think it's time to stop. I'll see you next time with 2 new series starting up. And one of them is going to be a bit disturbing. The other one, my new favorite game, because I need something to cheer me up after this game, because this game was sad, it was rushed, and in the end it was just boring and I couldn't care. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the PC.